What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are out here at Lake Stevens Disc Golf Course. And this is a little bit of an odd course. They have some baskets. They're called Dr. Fred baskets. Very interesting design. They're called directional baskets, I think, because in order for the chains to actually catch, you got to be on either side of the basket. Otherwise, you're just dunking them in. It's safe to say putting today is going to be a challenge. Let's get right into it.
There's 3 keys to disc golf: driving, approaching, and putting. You need all 3 to do this disc sport.
Today we're going to be attempting to play the blue layout. I've heard this layout is a little bit confusing. I'm not sure if that means there's dual tees on some holes, dual pins on some holes. I guess we'll just find out. Mainly we're here to experience these baskets. 2 off 1, everyone knows the rules. Going eagle. I assume the basket is tucked back kind of under those trees there. Get under it. Come on, baby. Of course. Just got to get low. The trees in the Pacific Northwest, you're not getting through them, that's for sure. Should have something. We're on the right side of the basket for our first hole. I'll be honest, this is like, I'm just nervous though, because you kind of, it's almost like you have, I don't know, like a disc and a half worth of space to put these in. There we go. We're gonna get absolutely dialed today. This is gonna be great. Buzz SS. Hole number 2, 248. Beautiful little shot here. Man, a lot of the reviews say this course would be amazing if it had real baskets. Just based on the sights that you can kind of see from here, I'd probably agree. It looks really nice. Buzz SS. What the hell? Does it get through everything though? All right, well, Paula told me I definitely got a second shot from here. She wasn't wrong. Death putt. Yup. Let's go. People be complaining about these baskets, but I mean, they seem to catch. I will say, if you're lucky enough to be on the side of the basket where the chains are set up, I don't see these spinning at all. So that's a good thing. But obviously the first 2 holes I've been on the correct side of the basket, which is nice. I guess I don't even, maybe the locals, maybe you can change it. I don't really know. But you obviously got to know where to land so that you have the open putt. Little nature appreciation, mushrooms in the sign. Hole 3, 245, basket up on the right there. We're gonna go eagle. I've been liking this eagle on shots that I can honestly probably just throw an ultra, but you just kind of smooth it out there. It's nice. Go in. Oh my God, I just aced it. Holy shit. Go in. Oh my God, I just aced it. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. It's in. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my gosh. That's absolutely insane. Hopefully this is the right basket, because now I'm seeing one up there and then one there. No freaking way. Oh. Guys, these baskets ain't got nothing on me. Oh my gosh. This is the most exciting ace I've had probably since, funny enough, this same disc when me, Mr. and Mrs. Bogey, Mr. Bogey, Derek and Joseph were out at Eastway, and I got an ace with this as well. That thing was electric. This is insane. Also, Nick, I know your name, just so you know. It's not Mr. Bogey. But holy, Pro Tour, standardize these baskets. Come on, get your shit together. Holy, I really hope this is the right basket, because it's gotta be. It's the only one that really makes sense. You wouldn't throw past it to get to that one. And then this one just doesn't seem like it. But Oh, I hope that angle is good and you can see it go in. I hope that angle is good and you can see it go in. They don't spit, that's for sure. I like don't want to end this because I'm like, I don't even know. Getting like an ace like that, that's actually cool, is so fun. Like, I don't get a ton of aces, but what do you think? I've probably got one maybe a month, every month and a half for the last year. Like, I feel like I chuck one in every month or two. Some of them I'm just like, oh, cool, you know, it's not the best hole, whatever. But ones like this on a basket like this, not that this hole is that crazy. And like an actual legit throw, because a lot of times when you're just out filming content and you're throwing a bunch, just having fun, you're acing like the 5th shot. And as much as those are still cool, I will admit, like the first shot ace, some people will say that's the only real ace, but holy, oh, look how beautiful this is. Insane. Did you see that go in, or were you not looking?
No comment.
She says no comment. All right, so it seems like some of the blue pads might be literally just dirt patches with a log and a blue painted rock, so we're just gonna stick to the tee pads, whatever layout we play. Doesn't really matter. Oh, nothing matters anymore, guys. We just freaking aced on the world's worst baskets. Hole number 4, 180 feet. You might be able to see the basket right down this tunnel. Looks like it's a little forehand gap. I gotta just throw the eagle again, even though it's a 180-foot downhill hole, because it's kind of how this thing works, I guess, when you got twice for its luck. I don't hate it. Oh, hit a tree. It says par 4 Mando. So I don't know if that means that maybe on like a safari layout, they play to a basket down there and then there's a Mando and there's not on the short. I don't really care, to be honest. I'm just gonna play my shot, but so we're not on the right side of the chains this time. You'd either want to be deep of the basket or kind of over here. Do I go righty? Because now I'm on the side of the chains. I'm gonna go righty because if I make this, I'm cracked. And if I miss, I'm probably going long. The great part about today is how I just started this round pretty much means literally nothing else matters. I went birdie, hit a big putt, and then aced. Oh, God, guys. It's probably hard to tell, but this, actually, you know what? That might not be the worst. You can fit through, but if you, I don't know. Yeah, you can't get just through the chains, I guess. You have to, this is the only right here. That's wild, it makes no sense. I'm what you would call a disc golf course snob. I hate bad baskets, I hate bad tee pads. But lately, being in the Pacific Northwest, or just being in a new area, I've really wanted to just try and like not care. So coming out here today, it doesn't matter who gives a shit if you don't make a single putt for the rest of the round, because you're just kind of here to experience it, really. Hole number 5, 237 it says. Looks like just a hyzer up and around. It is, yeah, because it really cuts left. Okay, it's actually like 90-degree turn, so I gotta put this really high. Oh, are you kidding? Super tight shot there, because it's like, what, 230 something? I can't remember. But you're probably only actually moving like 100 oh, it's 205. Okay, yeah, you're moving like 150 feet forward, and then you're just moving left. This is like a borderline tilt shot. It looks like we are not on the correct side of the basket because the chains are completely straight, which means we gotta crash in a little hyzer most likely. Oh, I thought I was maybe gonna go off the tree. No gimmies out here. Hole 6, 215, tucked off to the right there. I'd assume that's a Mando, which now seeing the angle, I think it's actually more of like a backhand flex because it needs a push forward. Yeah, stay clean. I'll take that all day. All right, y'all. So that Mando sign once again said par 4 Mando. I'm gonna go ahead and disregard any Mando signs out here for the rest of the day because I'm not playing this par 4 layout, I don't think. And we're just gonna chuck. Guys, what in the this shit is ridiculous. You already get the point, so I don't need to say it. But it's like, you can't go in this way, so you actually want to be in this way, and it'll just catch you, kinda. Huh. Oh, I don't even know. Hole number 7, 165 feet. The basket is like down this right tree line and then just directly behind the trees. I'm gonna take a page out of Gossage's book here and do the old one leg off the tee, like stutter step forehand. Mulligan. Yeah. Thank you. Comment down below, guys. Is this one a gimme? I'm a Frolf Tube Cinemator, which means I don't make a lot of money, and so my camera is not the best in low light, and it's basically dark in the woods right now. So I'm on 4000 ISO, cranked. So if we're looking grainy, well, that's why. Basket, you might be able to see just the tip of it. We're gonna go tactic, up and around. Go in the hole. Dang it. Am eyes. So I just took my Pro Mist off to check like the lighting to see if it would brighten it up. If I took it off, didn't really change it. And Paula goes, vibes high, resolution low. That's a line right there. Stay up. Oh, no. Oh my God. Paula, will you handheld this one? Keep her rolling. Show the shame of this, of what just happened to me. Oh, that is absolutely miserable. All right. Oh no. Good thing we got that ace, guys. Doesn't matter. Bogey save, we're cracked. This hole is basically like if you said broad, you got an eagle L in your hand. You're throwing a little saucy side hand flip up. Where do you want the basket? And I'd probably put it right where that basket is. So let's not hit a tree. It's the type of course where I need to put my yellow eagle in instead of the blue one. Go in, go in, go in. Oh, it just started fading early. Hit a tree. Circle's edge, which might as well be circle 2. This might be the only other disc. I'll throw my buzz assess also. That can actually like flip up enough to push this basket. Get through that gap. Wow, parked it. Isn't this just an interesting frame? It's just a beautiful woods. You got the sun shining through, and then you got whatever the hell this is. If I was playing a tournament out here, which would never happen, I think I would just be going tactic on all these. I feel like I have a little more accuracy, but I feel like the little finesse putter shot is more fun. So we're gonna try that. See? See, that gets you a putt. The basket could be a little more hyzer open for me. It's nice and straight, so we gotta almost dunk it early. Come on. Oh, I thought I did it. I just left it a bit short. Oh. I told Paul, I'm like, I need to hit some more big putts because hitting putts on these is insane. Started out so hot, and now it's just nothing. So hole 10 long, I can't seem to find the tee area. This is hole 4's tee, but I feel like it sets up really well, and it's really close to what should be 10 long. Maybe this is what marks 10 long. It's always tricky when you're playing a course, obviously for the first time, and some of the tees are just dirt tees. So if you don't know where they are, it's damn near impossible. But this, honestly, playing backwards off 4, maybe they use this as a dual tee. That would kind of make sense. But you'd think they would have just the tees on UDisc stacked. Pulled it a little. Kick left. Somehow my PA3, like, I guess not somehow, I just kicked off a tree and moved left. Gave us a putt, but it's another putt where the chains are straight in line with us, so we really have nothing other than just dunking it in. So we're gonna try and do that. Off the tree and in. Oh, we're just in. This is great. This is disc golf right here. This is frisbee golf right here, actually. This ain't disc golf. Oh my. See, I kind of thought, being the chains are right here, I like having these trees here because you could very likely bank it off and go in, but you really had to dive it in there. That's wild. Birdie. We needed one of those because this course is not easy to get birdies on. So Paula likes to observe. Sometimes, well, a lot of times I talk to her about disc golf. Usually I think she's just like going, smiling and nodding. And she doesn't really, she knows some of the terms, obviously. But she was just saying how, she was like, you know, these baskets actually kind of make more sense because it's more of like a skill. Like you just have to drop it into the basket. And then I was kind of telling her how back in the day with, you know, a lot of like Mach 3s or old disc catchers, or not disc catchers, old chain stars, they didn't catch Gannon Buhr was not putting well on a Mach 3 or a chain catcher. Well, he probably would putt well, but he'd have a lot of spit outs. And how Ken Climo or like Barry Schultz or, you know, Brian Schweberger, like some classic guys, when they putt, they have a lofty putt that drops right into the basket, because that's kind of how putting in disc golf first started. Was it's less of a line drive and more of a lofty drop. So in theory, like putting on these, it's just a completely different skill. I bet there's some locals out here who are absolutely cracked on these baskets because they've been probably playing for 25 years. They have just the perfect touch and loft to just set them in. It doesn't really matter where the chains are because they don't really need them. You know, you see a lot of these old school players, they could put on a Mach 3 and just drop them in with the low, like the old low cage Mach 3s, and it didn't matter how light the chains or how much ring pop you're gonna get. But then you get a harder putter, like growing up in Minnesota playing on a lot of Mach 3s, putting way too hard. You hit the perfect putt, you ring pop out, it's horrible. You gotta learn the touch, you know, and that's kind of a lot of the argument today with baskets, is obviously these baskets, all in all, they're horrible. Yeah, but they do teach you that skill of not just like letting the basket do the work, kind of doing the work yourself and just letting the basket catch the disc. So it's interesting. This is fun. That being said, would I want to play this frequently? Probably not. But I guess if you got good on this course, you'd probably be really good on any other baskets. We're gonna go tactic out and around. Ten-footer, circle one. We got a lot of chains available on this putt. I'll tell you that much. It's interesting. Obviously, these baskets have probably been here for, I don't know, 20, 30 years or something. And I doubt maybe they've gotten new chains, but these chains are all rusted out. They're probably pretty old. So it's interesting that all of the baskets have like a different chain configuration. You'd almost think they would maybe try and put some new ones on and get them to like what the initial chain configuration was supposed to be. Maybe that's the whole point, is that you're supposed to be able to kind of like change it. I really don't know. They're extremely weird. So I don't know if I like this putt or just like the straight between the tree putt. I think I like the straight between the tree putt here. No, I don't. Gosh. Hole 12, we're gonna play the blues on this. I just feel like it's a better line. Dead straight. Little forehand guy. Take the zone. Zip it up. Go in. Oh, it's probably hard for you guys to see the chain configuration on this right now, but you can't even, because it has like, if you go right through the middle, you can make it, but it blocks you anywhere else. I'm just gonna be done talking about that because that's crazy. Okay, so it's another one where if I try and go in the left side, you know what? I'm just gonna try and make the putt on the left side and hope that it just slides between the chains. It's really my only option here. Or I do that and somehow it hits the pole right ahead of me and slides in. Whatever. I kind of think unless it's one of the chain configurations where it's clearly just a perfect chains at you, throw it at the basket and see if it goes in. Just don't miss the basket basically. And the odds of you making more putts is probably higher than trying to perfectly target like what you think is gonna catch the best, because I've made some putts that should not have caught because they just hit something and kind of launch in. Whereas if I would have hit where I was aiming, it might not have even gone in. So basically just another little side hand here. We're gonna go zone. Get lucky. Is that right in the water part? Ah, is she an ultimate grabber girl too? Oh my, what a gal. Might be a little flimsy. Good thing we got no water left in the van to wash our hands with. All right guys, I'm taking my, taking it right here. It's actually kind of a good line. Righty putt, dunk it in. Made it. Nope, I didn't. Left it short. Dang it. There it is. What? Gotta get all the tap ins out here, guys. What is this, 200 footer? A little beauty of a shot. I should have gone wizard. It would have been more stable and swung back. Guys, I don't know what this one is. It kind of looks like this basket maybe broke and then they welded it up. This is kind of sick. It gives me the RPM baskets. It gives me that vibe. No excuse to miss this putt now. That's really cool. You know, I would love if some like welder was like, y'all transform all these baskets, because this is kind of nice. And they catch. The one thing I guess I can tell right now though is with the bars going up, if you hit a putt maybe probably right there, it would probably kick right back out. But it looks cool, and you can make them from the top, which I think counts with the new rules. So you could literally like loft it in and it would just fall right through. Tagging trees. See what the, this was different again. I'm so like, is that the point? Is that they're all like a little different? Oh, this is great. Just gonna go a little vertical PA3. Hopefully it pushes over. I think that's good. We'll see. The chains are righty friendly, but we're just gonna try and push it in. No! I'm kind of cracked on these, let's be real. I love it. It just gives you this one little pocket. Hole 17, basket, right through this little gap here. I think I'm gonna go eagle for no reason other than it's doing me well today. Nice little pushy forehand. Are you kidding me? I think my second shot Firebird is like within 10, of course. Little two nose up on the release. We're gonna go tactic. Go in. Am I? Firebird, absolutely parked, of course. Tactic, save the par. Hole 18, this is a 20 hole loop. It says like 340, around the left. We're gonna go eagle. solid shot, didn't get it to push enough. I think I'm like 40 left. Oh, of course, the chains are on the part where it blocks the lefty putt. Righty putt's open. The bar is straight in the middle. I think I'm just gonna throw it at the basket again and hopefully something good happens. Oh, almost slipped out there. That would have snuck in if I would have just got over the band. Dang it. Oh shit, I got a comebacker too. Oh no, guys. This could end up being a disaster. Oh my gosh. I think the chains are welded. Honestly, I should have, don't do it. I should have maybe put driver because it's more likely to slide through the chain like that. Okay, yeah, I should have done that. God. Question for you guys. Not that it really matters in the grand scheme of things, but a lot of times when you're playing a disc golf course and you're filming, you obviously want to play the hole that films the best. There's a long tee right behind this one, but it's down in the ground about 4 feet. And if I were to play that one, you wouldn't be able to see the basket. In my mind, that's kind of pointless, so I'm just going to play the short. What do you guys think? Would you prioritize like sticking to a certain layout? Not that score matters a ton today, but, or would you just play, would you rather watch the hole regardless if it's easier, if it's just a better viewing experience? Let me know. Nice little wide open, slightly downhill. A couple guardian trees keeping it honest. Gonna wait for these guys to clear out. I think they, unless they're just warming up. I think they might just be warming up still, so we'll just go. That's got to slide, otherwise I'm giving myself another 40-footer. How did I come up that short? Bogey on that last hole definitely hurts. I think I was sitting maybe five down. That kicks me back to 4. Honestly, I think keeping it under par your first time out here, not the worst, just based on how tight a lot of the holes are. And then obviously the putting situation. The ace definitely padded the score, and then getting some birdies where I completely missed my aim point, but the putter just ricocheted in basically. I don't know. That always helps. So this is fun. I enjoyed this track, honestly. It's not a place I'll probably be coming back to anytime soon, honestly, but overall it was just an enjoyable experience playing on these baskets. I remember all them winning. Oh, dude. Ah, that would have been so good to end on. Dang it. Can't win them all. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Do we have to keep this rolling while I tap this one in, or? Oh, that was fire though.
Creator of Frisbee Club,
The man,
motherfuckers.
the man, the myth.
And right here, I have a frisbee bag. It holds all my frisbees, the ones I like.